Hello, hello, my beautiful Taurians. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your August career reading. So I do apologize as I've already put out a video for you, but was messing around with the audio before my new system comes in, and apparently there were some technological sound issues. So I did decide to record and put out a new video for you, Taurus, for the collective energy of Taurus. This is not a one-on-one reading, it's a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in signing up for a personal reading or even a free reading, you can find both of those links in the description box below. So we're going to tune into, right off the bat here, we're going to get a few messages for you. Okay, whoa, all right. From the Life Purpose Oracle deck. We do have sensitivity. It says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. We do have author. We have speaker. And let's just get both. All right. Get two more here for you. We have practice, and we do have you're on the right path. So let's dive in intuitively for you and get a little clearer picture of what these mean. So again, sensitivity. A lot of you might be finding that you're becoming more sensitive to things that you know aren't right for you. You may be becoming more empathic around people as well, as what I am sensing here, and you may not be able to be in the environment or situation that you once found yourself in, because I feel a lot of you are opening up, and I feel like this is a collective thing for many of us, is we're opening up here and we're wanting to do something differently. We're not able to stay in that energy if it's not fulfilling or fitting us any longer. We then have author and speaker that kind of came out at the same time. Now, this doesn't mean that you're an author and you are writing a book, although for many of you, I feel like you want something to be expressed within you. It does say you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So for some of you, it could even be blogging. It could be journaling. It's just you writing down thoughts and ideas. But what I'm really getting from this energy is that you have a lot inside of you, especially the more sensitive that you become here, Taurus, the more you're going to want to outwardly express yourself. So maybe if that is not writing, it could be speaking to others as well. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So you may be opening up more to your throat chakra center, that creativity, your speaking as well. A lot of you may find yourself singing a lot more or humming. I am hearing somebody humming as well. So again, perhaps this was a fear of yours when you were younger, was that public speaking or just speaking in front of others. But I feel for a lot of you, this is coming up now more than ever, where your voice needs to be heard because you have something to offer, is what I am getting with this energy here. And then next, we do have practice. It says polish your skills by practicing regularly. So again, if that is a speaker, practice, in front of the mirror, practice on your YouTube channel, practice blogging or vlogging. If that is you wanting to write. A lot of you, if you feel like you're going through some sort of a creative block and you're just not sure what to do, what I'm hearing is just start. Just start with anything. It doesn't matter what that is for you. Just get something going, because what that's going to do is put out into the universe that you are serious about something and that you want to get the ball rolling. And once you start that, then the opportunity and the doors will open up more for you here with practice. And then lastly, for those of you that have been asking, am I on the right path? Am I in this right direction here? I feel like you absolutely are. This is your message. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And for a lot of you, even if you're stuck in a situation where you're not loving right now, I feel what this is saying is your thoughts as well. Your thoughts are on that right path for many of you. So don't deny that inner knowing of some sort of change, because I feel like a lot of you are on the precipice of some sort of change showing up here in August. I want to say mid to end August for some of you even August 14th. But I feel like there's expression being bubbled up right now is the energy I'm getting. So what we're going to do here is we're going to dive into the Celtic cross. I'm getting the name Matthias, And I feel like I've had that name come up before. I don't know if that was for your reading, as when I channel information, I don't remember a lot. Sometimes I remember the names of things, but I'm getting Mateus, and maybe that's not just a name. It could be, you know, a road. It could be anything, really. So take it as it resonates. It won't resonate with every one of you. All right. And I just also seen somebody going in and buying, could be paying for gas, and they just bought gum, or they bought some sort of a small candy or a small oral. It's interesting because, again, we got that oral oration here, and I have something with the breath, or something being chewed on with the breath. Maybe you're doing that now, or maybe you are walking into the gas station or a store and you just bought something that has to do with putting in your mouth. All right, so let's take a look here. Taurus, what is the heart of the matter for your career for the month of August? Spirit, can you please tell us the heart of the matter for my beautiful Taurians? Oh, we have a beautiful new beginning. Yes, this is absolutely it here. Ace of Earth. This is the new beginning in prosperity, wealth, career, success, abundance. It's also about you getting some sort of a bonus or a gift or even an inheritance here. So for a lot of you, you're starting something new. You're getting something off the ground. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. And even if it is the thought process, you're on that right path. But what we're going to do is we're going to clarify all of these cards for you here, Taurus. So let's take a look here and see what this Eight of Pentacles is all about. Spirit, can you please tell me what this Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, you're building something from the ground up here. Seven of Pentacles comes in and it says you're putting in the hard work. Hard work pays off pretty much. Seven of Pentacles in the traditional tarot is all about somebody looking out into the field at the crops that they have planted and standing there hoping and wishing, you know, that the sun and the earth and the water, the rain is going to take care of what it is that they have planted. You know, is the universe going to bring abundance to whatever it is that I'm sowing the seeds on, so to speak? So the Seven of Pentacles shows up for you, and it says that you've been patient, you've been planning something, but you've been very persistent. And maybe you had to assess something, maybe you had to get rid of something to bring something new. Maybe you had to take a pay cut, or maybe you had to switch careers, or maybe even go back to school, or put in a lot of time, energy, and effort into something. But something is solid coming in that you're wanting to get off the ground. So I'm really loving this as the heart of the matter. So let's take a look and see what the challenge is for you, Taurus. What's the challenge for your career for the month of August? We have the Hermit energy. Okay, so the Hermit energy showing up as the challenge is maybe, I'm getting a couple different things here. This could be a temporary taking a time out for yourself. Maybe you're overworking because this is exciting and something that you're really trying to go towards and build up. Maybe it could be a promotion. It could be a raise. It could be a business proposition or endeavor that you're taking here. So the challenge here is for you to take some time out when you need them, and make sure that you aren't feeling a little isolated at times as well, possibly even a little bit rejected because maybe you're spending so much time trying to build something up. But for the majority of you, I feel like the challenge is going to be taking breaks when you need to here. Not to isolate yourself from people because you're so fixated on this. And you can see here at the top, there's tons of keys hanging from this. And what I'm getting from that is a lot of success, a lot of abundance, and you can see that there's the door here and there's all these keys above. And I feel like the challenge here is that you can see all these keys, Taurus, so you can see that any one of those are going to open up this door, and you're willing to take every key down and fit it in that door, that lock there, and see if it opens up, because you know one of them will. And I feel like you're very excited about this, and you're willing to stand there all day trying to open that door. So again, the challenge is for you to take time, take rest to, if you're trying to open the door, take rest to actually go eat, take rest to, go to the restroom, for you to go ground yourself in nature. So instead of standing at that door all day, and I'm just talking symbolically here, instead of standing at that door figuring out which key gets you that door open, take time out to come back if need be. Okay, so I feel like that's a challenge, but let's clarify this energy. Spirit, can you please clarify the Hermit? I'm getting the name Maximilius. Maximilius. Again, that could be Max short for that. Maybe that's your dog's name. Maybe that's your name or somebody you work with as well. Please take it as it resonates here. We have the Two of Wands clarifying the Hermit energy for your challenge. And the Two of Wands is you're waiting for results. Again, you're waiting to see which key is going to open up that door here. And you want to plan for your future. You want progress. This is also a travel or relocation card as well. So the challenge could be, do I stay? Do I go? I feel like you may travel even for work, or you may be, and I know I got this in another reading as well, but you may be doing something globally. You can see here that there is a map at the bottom. There's also like a van and a little surfboard here. So for some of you, you might want to open up to other options or other possibilities as far as more than one growth opportunity. So what that means for some of you is maybe you're stuck on wanting to do one thing. For example, maybe you want to be a brain surgeon and that is your main goal, but open yourself up to maybe being an OBGYN or working with cancer patients or whatever that is. All I am saying is I feel like there's other modalities that could be part of whatever it is that you're wanting to get off the ground or work towards. So maybe you're in a business and you're trying to get a promotion in a certain area, but what if you're also good in this area? That's kind of the energy I'm picking up from the Two of Wands. So let's take a look and see what is below you. What's your foundation here? The Fool. Another card of new beginnings. For some of you, maybe you've been looking for a job for a while. Maybe you've been wanting to take a leap of faith into building your own business up here. But the Fool card shows up and it says that you have this beautiful new beginning. You've taken a leap of faith here. You wanted a fresh start, and that's what the universe gave you. You took a chance, or maybe the universe took a chance on you is what I am hearing. So now it's up to you to put in the hard work, put in the practice, because you are on the right path. And I feel like the universe maybe set something on your path that was a little bit scary. Again, as a big chunk flew out here, you have that building something up. So maybe the universe put something in your path here, Taurus, because that was the direction that you really are meant to go. All right, let's clarify this Fool energy. Spirit, can you please tell me about this new beginning? All right, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse here, or excuse me, in the upright position. And the Nine of Swords says that there's a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry regarding a situation in the past. And that's why you needed this new beginning. And I feel like for some of you, the new beginning itself may have been forced. And it did cause a little bit of anxiety. For example, maybe you did lose a job and it forced you to have this new beginning. But there's a little bit of anxiety and stress tied along with that. Spirit wants me to go one more time here. Let's see why. Oh, yep, there it is. I only need to read one. I'm asking if I should read the ones behind it. I certainly can for you. I'm hearing somebody saying, yes, please do. But some sort of tower moment led to this new beginning, this chance, this risk that maybe it was out of your hands because we had the tower moment showing up here. Something that you're trying to release from, but you didn't expect it to be in the form it did is what I'm hearing here. Again, we have the Five of Swords, a lot of headache, a lot of tension, a lot of stress here, conflict, battle. There was some sort of emotional loss, something that let you down is what I'm hearing. But what it did for you is it left you with this beautiful new beginning. So I feel like that's the foundation. That's where you're at now. So let's clarify your recent past. Let's take a look, Taurus, and see what your recent past is. I'm also hearing somebody listening to a podcast or an Audible or some sort of an online book. So if that's something you've been doing, maybe you're doing today, you just started to do, or shut that off to listen to this as well. There's something in this for you, so just pay attention. We have communication, some sort of conversation that came in here in the past. This is the Ace of Swords energy. And the Ace of Swords is some sort of truth was revealed in the past, some sort of communication. Somebody had to be really honest, open, and raw about a situation here in the past. So again, I'm getting for some of you, maybe you were let go of a job, or you had to tell somebody how you felt about the situation. So we'll clarify that here, but I feel like a conversation was had between you and somebody else regarding your career that may left somebody feeling a little bit emotional turmoil is what I'm hearing here. And then we have the Judgment showing up. And yeah, the Judgment's all about balance, karma. It's weighing up your options here. It could even be with some sort of legality as well for some of you, with it being the Judgment card. But it's all about seeking equality and fairness. In order for you to seek equality and fairness, you had a conversation with somebody, and I don't know if they've seen your side of it. So let's take one more look here and see what this was, what this conversation that you're trying to bring some sort of equality in, but let's see how their reaction was. How did they react when you brought up bringing fairness to a situation? Oh my gosh, we have it again. So somebody, Seven of Pentacles, this was making a decision as well, being at a crossroads in a situation. And I feel like somebody had a decision to make, and it was either to go off on their own and do their own thing, or somebody else needed to start something, because there was just a little bit of imbalance. Okay, imbalance going on. So let's take a look at the potential. What is the potential for your career for the month of August? I'm also seeing somebody walking a very small dog. At first, I asked Spirit if it was a cat, because I almost thought it was a cat. It could look like a cat, maybe act like a cat, or maybe you call your dog Cat, but I feel like it's a small animal, and somebody just took, like very recently, maybe even before this, took their small dog out for a walk. Maybe you're doing that right now as you're listening to this. Do you want that one, Spirit? You do? Okay. Yeah. Okay. 10 of Swords energy, 10 of air. This is all about you're moving forward in a situation. It's usually about a painful ending, but you're releasing the pain and you're moving forward. And that's the potential of the situation, to get out of whatever this is here, because you're wanting to start a new stable beginning here. 9 of Wands showing up for you. And the 9 of Wands is having that determination, that motivation in a difficult time here in the past, that spiritual strength, courage, discipline, persistence to finish something that you've started. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's this beautiful new beginning that maybe you wanted to get something off the ground a while ago. Maybe there was a job that maybe you wanted to start a while ago. But I'm getting the energy of releasing something, moving past the pain, and finally stepping into who you're meant to be here. So let's get one more. Yeah, something you've been waiting a while on. Maybe a lot of you have been waiting a while to hear about a job offer. I'm getting August 17th, August 19th, and August 23rd are the 3 dates that really pop up strong. But there's forward movement. So if it is you waiting to hear results on a job offer, a promotion, or maybe starting your own business, pay attention to those dates. All right, let's take a look and see what the near future holds for you. What's the near future look like for my beautiful Taurians? All right, we have another Tower showing up here. So I feel like in the past, the Tower that we had for your foundation, the Tower was something that it was out of your control. But I feel like now the Tower is coming in here, and it's saying that you're going to have a sudden revelation here that's going to offer you freedom. So something, boom, out of left field for you is going to show up. So I like this energy of this Tower, but let's take a look and clarify it, because I feel like it's something unexpected comes in and offers you this Ace of Pentacles, because this is what the heart of the matter is. You want something solid. You want either a new job opportunity, a raise, a promotion, but I feel like you're going to receive something that's kind of out of the blue, very unexpected. Maybe you applied for something a month ago and didn't hear back, and then you forgot all about it, and then boom, in comes this Tower moment. So let's clarify. Spirit, can you please tell me about this Tower moment that comes in out of left field? Yep. For some of you, You have options here. Maybe you've been applying for a lot of different jobs or new jobs, or even if you're in a business, there was a position that came up that you wanted to go towards. Or for some of you, you felt like maybe there weren't a lot of options. But with the Seven of Cups showing up in the upright position, I feel like a lot of you have been manifesting this. So let's take a look here. Spirit, can you please tell me more about this Tower? Yep, you're going to receive some message showing up here with the Knight of Wands. This is the second fastest knight, somebody who's very ambitious in their energy, somebody who takes rapid, passionate action towards something, somebody who's very spontaneous, very adventurous, very enthusiastic, and a little bit daring. And I feel like that's where the Tower comes in as well, because this person is almost like the one that starts to get that ball rolling. So again, somebody gives you some sort of an offer with this Tower that is going to offer you freedom, something you've been waiting for. But again, you're going to have to walk away. So you're going to have a decision to make here. You're going to have to walk away from something that maybe was a little bit painful for you, but you're releasing, you're moving forward, because the Ten of Swords is showing up in the reverse position. So you're moving towards something that was painful towards you in the past. Maybe it was this conversation that you had was a little bit painful, but I feel like the Tower is going to offer you freedom. So I'm liking that that's coming up here. So let's take a look here, Taurus, and see what you're telling yourself in the month of August. So what are my beautiful Taurians telling themselves in the month of August? King of Cups energy, beautiful. So what you're telling yourself is you want to do something that is emotionally fulfilling, that you're emotionally evolved in and intelligent, something that's supportive to you and supportive to others. You've been patient for a while, Taurus, even if you feel like you haven't really like the word patience here. I feel like you have been patient, waiting for this almost something new to happen or take place. So somebody's gonna hit the big one, is what I just heard. Somebody's gonna hit the big one. So something that you've been wanting to manifest. The King of Cups, King of Water energy is, I feel somebody coming in that is very compassionate. This could be somebody who works with others as well when it comes to their emotions. So it could be a therapist, a counselor, a coach, a life coach as well. For some of you, it could be just a boss that comes in that's very compassionate and actually cares about the people that work for them. This could be you as well, doing something on your own. For those of you that are entrepreneurs, you're doing something from the heart. You're emotionally evolving here on not just a spiritual, but an emotional level as well. So let's clarify the King of Water. Spirit, can you please tell me about the King of Water? We have that Two of Wands showing up again. So again, there's going to be a decision that needs to be made with the King of Water. Do I stay where I'm at? Do I pursue what I'm passionate about? For some of you, this is another thing Spirit's saying right now, is you're going to have an option between two different jobs coming up for those of you that are looking, or two different areas within a business here. I feel like there could be even two people, like two runner-ups or two people that get hired for this position here. I'm getting some sort of I don't know if it's an E name itself or enterprise, something with enterprise in it. And I don't know if that's a business or what exactly that means to you, but somebody out there I feel like will know what enterprise means to them. All right, let's take a look at your surroundings. What's going on in your environment in the month of August? This is actually a pretty decent read. I'm liking this. You have a lot of aces, a lot of new beginnings, but it looks like you're releasing something that was difficult to have the conversation with, or something that you had to tell somebody or they had to tell you. And you have a new Tower moment coming in out of left field. Somebody's going to be a little spontaneous. All right, do you want both of these? Okay. So we have the Queen of Earth and the Knight of Fire, the Nine of Fire. So we're going to go with the Nine of Wands first of all. The Nine of Wands is that card of that persistence, having that final push in a situation. So you're going to put that motivation in, that discipline, that courage, that persistence. You have the strength here, Taurus, to keep going. And where ultimately that's going to end you up is with this Queen of Earth energy. And the Queen of Earth is all about somebody who's self-made, somebody who's stable, secure. It could be a working parent. It could be a healer, somebody who's very thrifty as well, or practical and good with their money. But I feel like that's where you've been and where you're going towards, but there is work that you're putting into a situation here. So whether that is building something up, building your business, or really working hard at work to achieve something, or putting in a lot of applications is what I'm seeing at this time. So let's clarify. Spirit, can you please clarify the Queen of Fire, or excuse me, the Queen of Earth, Queen of Pentacles energy showing up here? I just seen somebody pick up a lucky penny as well. Yeah, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition showing up here. And I feel like you're going to know the right decision to make. Again, you have two of them coming up here for you. And you might actually be in your head about these a little bit, but trust your intuition. And that's what's in your surroundings here. If something seems too good to be true, or if it seems just a little bit fishy, or whatever that is for you, make sure you trust in that, because your intuition is not wrong. All right, let's take a look and see what your hopes and fears are. What are your hopes and fears for the month of August? Page of Fire, Page of Fire. So this is the Page of Wands showing up here, and this is your hope is for that creative spark, something new coming in, new energy being delivered, a new message possibly, but it's getting something off the ground. You're going to receive some sort of news regarding maybe even an email, but it's going to be a speedy form, okay? The page comes in and it gives you some sort of news, whether you've received the job, and the fear is maybe you'll get news that's bad. Okay, but I really feel positive. I'm very optimistic. I feel like with this Tower showing up in your near future, I feel like the hope here is that you're going to receive good news, and I'm hearing that you will. Okay, so I'm hearing that a lot of you will hear good news around those dates, but definitely towards that full moon energy as well showing up. Oh, goodness. Yeah, because you've been wanting this for a while. Something's been a little bit keeping you up at night, making you have a little bit of anxiety or worry over a situation. Maybe worry that you wouldn't get this opportunity here, but I'm seeing that was the hope, the fear was the worry, the anxiety that you wouldn't receive good news on something. But you're going to be able to let down that anxiety and that fear. So let's take a look at your final outcome for the month of August. Spirit, what's the final outcome? They do want one more. All right. Okay. So we have Temptation and we have the King of Air. Okay. So the Temptation showing up here is all about wanting something that you really, really, really want, and you're almost obsessing about it here. But the fact that the King of Air shows up right next to something that you're really, really wanting, I feel like the King of Air is showing up, and he's very intelligent. He rules the law. He's very logical, but he uses his knowledge sometimes to be very blunt, very opinionated here. He can be judgmental. Maybe you work in the legal field as well. But what I'm getting is just something that you really, really, really want. You're putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into here. And you're going to receive some sort of news here. I am still getting the energy of something positive, but I feel like this is something you've really been obsessing about for a while, and you've really been wanting with this devil energy here. It could be something, again, that you really, really need at this time. So for some of you, stay away from, you're going to have two options. So trust in that gut feeling. Stay away from something that may seem like it may be the better option, because maybe it's more financially lucrative. Maybe they offer you $1 more an hour or whatever that is. But pay attention to seeing the higher perspective of a situation. So what I am getting here, if somebody seems a little bit strict, a little bit harsh with this King of Swords, maybe somebody that he knows his stuff, but maybe he uses his knowledge to even manipulate you. Like, yeah, I'll give you this raise after a certain amount of time, but there's nothing written down, okay? Pay attention is what I am getting here. Use your intuition during the month of August to make the right choice within that career, because like I said, I feel you have this beautiful new beginning and these opportunities to expand and grow, but make sure that you aren't being rigid. And I feel what this is saying is kind of don't tempt yourself towards this King of Swords energy as well, because this person could be obsessive, whether that's, I feel like this is somebody else, honestly, but I feel like somebody may tempt you to sway in a certain direction based on their smooth words, because the King of Swords, he can be very smooth. He knows his stuff, but underneath it, sometimes it's lies, okay? So it's just telling me, let's clarify and just get a little bit more information on that, because I feel like you are going to make the right decision for you, because you have all these beautiful new beginnings. Spirit, can you please tell me about this temptation, this devil energy? What is this devil energy for Taurus? Thank you. All right. Okay. So the Four of Swords, so some healing possibly from a situation in the past. If anything shows up that almost left you feeling like you needed to heal from, or a situation, because we have the Sun showing up again. So very interesting energy, something that you really could feel that brings a lot of abundance, a lot of success, even public recognition and fame, vitality, something that feels, again, too good to be true, Taurus. Listen to your intuition is really what I'm getting here, okay? So something that seems too good to be true, it probably is. It's going to leave you maybe feeling like you need to take a little bit of breath in the meantime. But let's clarify this King of Air. Spirit, can you please tell me about the King of Air showing up for Taurus? Thank you. Six of Cups. Okay, King of Air could be a job from the past or something that you did in the past here. It could even be something that you wanted to do as a child. And that's why it comes up as tempting, because it's something that you are almost obsessing over, okay? It's just saying, the message I'm getting is reading all the fine print in detail. If somebody tells you something, let's say you get this job offer or you get this contract that you need to sign for a job, maybe you're an actor and they say this is the part you're going to be playing, and then whatever that is for you here, Taurus, make sure you read the fine print and the details, because what I'm getting from this energy showing up is somebody may say something and it may turn out differently down the road. And all I'm saying is if somebody tells you that they're going to give you a raise in 3 months, depending, on whatever it is, or for sure, if something's for sure and set in stone, make sure it's written down on paper is what I'm getting here. So I'll leave it at that, because I'm kind of getting that same energy. Not bad. I feel like this reading is really good. You have the Ace of Earth. There was a conversation. You have something offering you a little more freedom here. You're releasing and moving behind. You're telling yourself you're more emotionally secure at this time. So a lot of beautiful cards surrounding this. That's why I'm not too worried about this. I think it's more of just a warning of make sure that you're reading the fine print, something that seems really good. You may be so excited about it, and you may be swooned into this King of Air, his energy, because he sounds so smooth and so good, and it may be tempting that you just overlook a few things. That's the message I'm getting from that. Okay, let's get a message from Spirit. Spirit, what do you have for my beautiful Taurus? Study. Okay, we have study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Yeah, excuse me. We do have practice showing up here as well. So that's kind of the energy that I was getting from that practice card as well, is learning something in a new way, maybe learning something that you haven't learned before, and to get yourself better if you feel inexperienced on it. All right, we're going to get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Kind of a deep message here towards the end for you, but I feel like it's very important. I like, again, the energy. There's going to be some really great opportunities that come up for you. But again, just I feel like you're going to be very excited. Something that almost you've been obsessing over with that energy, and something that does seem very good. It certainly can be very, very good for you here, but just pay attention that you're not so excited you miss certain things. We do have orphans showing up here, orphans. So let's take a look at the prosperity message here. and that is number 5. And number 5 is the card of the Hierophant as well. So pay attention to any corrupt advice or somebody who has maybe a lack of morals. Maybe that was in the past situation, and that's why you had to have that serious conversation with someone. Okay, so as far as the prosperity message goes here, we do have this card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive they may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. That's where you will shine and where you'll experience prosperity. I'm liking this message for you, actually. It's reminding you here, Taurus, to be your authentic, beautiful self. And when people expect you to be one way, like it says, if they expect something out of you that either you can't deliver or it's not something that you're feeling true or authentic about, release that. Don't go by other people's expectations, even if it's tempting. All right. For those of you that are new to my channel, I do this fun exercise with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. It's a 68 card deck. And I just ask here, Taurus, that you close your eyes while I shuffle and really tune into the third eye area and think of the first animal that pops up into your mind's eye. Whether it's an animal that flies, maybe they're in the ocean, could be an animal on land, maybe they're wild or domesticated, maybe it's mystical. Just take a moment really to think of the first animal that comes up in your mind's eye. All right, so I do read all of your comments, Taurus, and I would absolutely love to see what your animals are that you did tune into. If they match up with these, awesome. I can't wait to share these with you. But if not, this is for the collective energy of Taurus. So this is for each and every one of you that are watching. And the animal that you're tuning into is personally individualized for your own energy. But I would love to hear what your animals were, especially if they do match up. Awesome. So the first animal we have is Antelope Spirit, and it says life is speeding up. And that's exactly the energy that's coming in your near future with this Tower moment that is going to free you from whatever stuckness or delay that you had in the past. Something's going to get off the ground here, okay? So Antelope Spirit. We have Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. And that's interesting because you did get the 10 of air here. You have a few different cards about releasing something from the past or moving on from a painful ending here. So time to let go of whatever is holding you back and move forward in this positive direction because it is going to be speeding up for you. We have Ant Spirit. It says time to collaborate. So working together at this time. You can see here that worker ants are building this puzzle, putting this puzzle back together or finding the pieces to build something. So maybe a lot of you feel like you're putting yourself back together after a difficult time. Or this message also could mean that you're working with a lot of people at this time in your surroundings. And that's kind of the energy I'm getting with that Queen of Earth showing up in your external influences. Is the Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Earth is somebody who is a nature lover as well, but she gets stuff done. She's very abundant, very stable. So Ant Spirit. We have Buffalo. It says the abundant universe will provide. I feel like this is I'm hearing August. So for those of you that have been waiting for some sort of abundance to come in, August is the month, is what I'm getting. I'm also getting the name August. Maybe this is the name of like a grandchild or if it's the name of a street, but they're telling me it's not the month August as well. So take that as it resonates here. Next up, we have Butterfly Spirit. Butterfly, transformation is beautiful, and you're going through a major one here. The Tower, when the Tower shows up, there's always a transformation in the energy of one's field. It's almost like you're coming out and birthing life into a whole new you, a whole new situation here. I personally like towers myself. Towers, sometimes a lot of people get really nervous or really scared, but a lot of times if something is stuck or stagnant, I don't like to be stuck in that energy. I want there to be something, even if it's out of the blue, that comes out of left field, some sort of unexpected change or shock, because the good news is you get past that shock, you get past that surprise energy. But what it does is it ultimately offers you freedom to live life in a new direction, and that's what I'm getting with the butterfly spirit. And lastly, we have frog. Clear out the clutter. This could be the clutter in your personal space. This could be clearing out your car, clearing out that desk drawer, even your bedroom closet. Whatever this is for you, it can also be clearing out the mind. And for a lot of you, I've been doing a lot of readings where people's minds are like a hamster wheel right now, and you're going round and round and round. So make sure you are doing something for yourself, Taurus, that is clearing out whatever is going on in that mind, whether you need to meditate, maybe read a good book, or just take a hot bath and try to focus on maybe a mandala, whatever that is for you to do to clear out that clutter in your mind, okay? Even if it's singing or writing. For a lot of you, I'm hearing some sort of journaling. Is somebody just... I just heard somebody say, well, I journal or I write. So frog spirit. So those are your animals for the month of August. So again, please share in the comments what your animal is or how any of this resonates. I do read each and every comment. It does help me connect to the energy here. Okay, and I'm going to lastly, before we close up your reading, I'm going to get a crystal that is going to help you on your career path. Okay, the crystal that we picked here, one moment, is Mukite. Mukite. And I also have a Mukite bracelet here. They're telling me to show both of these because it gives you a little bit better of a color here, Mukite. But Mukite is the stone of nurturing. It's the stone of grounding, and it's the stone of protection. So I'm not sure why that is coming up. Take it as it resonates. Oh, and they're also telling me that the animal on here, or there's a little spot on there that looks like antelope. And we did get antelope spirit animal. So interesting here. But if you know this stone, you can work with this. It can be like a mucky orange. It can be almost like a green or a brown. But you can work with this energy to help you during the month of August. And they actually want this to go with the tower energy. So again, some sort of change that comes in for you here is going to be called for some sort of grounding. Okay, you're going to need to ground yourself and clear out that clutter in order for you to move forward. So if you do have this stone at home, please wear that with you. If you do have a local crystal shop, maybe you want to go in there and feel the energy of some Mukite. And I definitely feel like for a lot of you, it will help you along your journey. So Taurus, I hope this reading resonated. If so, please hit that like, subscribe, share, comment button if you haven't already. And I look forward to tuning in next time to your energy. Again, so sorry I did have to redo this reading for you. I hope this one resonates. And if you did watch the last one, I hope they both do for you. And I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and abundance for the month of August.